Here's your rewritten script with the same tone, meaning, and emotional impact, while making it smoother, clearer, and more engaging. If you think betrayal only breaks hearts, you're mistaken. Sometimes it creates something far more dangerous, something cold, calculated, and patient. And what I did after my wife confessed was something she never expected. My name is Daniel Carter, 38 years old, a quiet financial analyst who built his entire life around routine, loyalty, and trust. For 11 years, I was married to Emily Carter, 32, charming, confident, the type of woman who could walk into any room and instantly own everyone's attention. We had a beautiful home, no children yet, but endless plans together. At least, that's what I believed. The night everything fell apart started like any normal evening. I came home from work, loosened my tie, and noticed Emily sitting unusually still on the couch. No TV, no phone, just silence. Even that felt unsettling. "Daniel, we need to talk." Her voice trembled slightly, but not enough. I sat across from her, feeling my stomach tighten. "What's wrong?" She took a deep breath, looked directly into my eyes, and said it as casually as if she were admitting something insignificant. "I cheated on you." Just like that. No tears, no emotional breakdown, only words. For a second, the entire world went quiet. I stared at her, waiting for a punchline, waiting for her to laugh and tell me it was some cruel joke, but she never did. "It didn't mean anything," she added quickly. "It just happened, but I love you, Daniel. I know you'll forgive me." That sentence, that confidence didn't just hurt me. It ignited something deep inside me. "You think I'll forgive you?" I asked calmly. She nodded, almost relieved. "Yes, I know you. You're not the kind of man who throws everything away." And she was right. I wasn't. I was the kind of man who rebuilds everything differently. I didn't yell. I didn't break anything. I didn't walk away. Instead, I gave a faint smile and said, "I need time to process this." Relief instantly spread across her face. That was her first mistake. Over the following weeks, I became the perfect husband again. I cooked dinner, asked about her day, even surprised her with flowers once. Slowly, she relaxed, convinced the storm had passed. But beneath that calm version of me, I was watching, listening, and planning. Eventually, I discovered who he was. Ryan Mitchell, 35, a gym trainer she met during her little fitness phase. Predictable, I never confronted him. That would have been too simple. Instead, I did what I do best. I studied patterns. Emily had become careless, late-night texts, girls' nights, sudden gym sessions. She believed I was blind. I let her keep believing that. Then, quietly, I contacted a lawyer. Every detail mattered. Financial records, property ownership, proof of infidelity. I gathered everything piece by piece, like building a perfect case file. But even that wasn't enough, because Emily didn't just betray me, she disrespected me. She assumed I was weak. So I decided she wouldn't just lose me. She would lose everything she thought she controlled. I legally moved our savings into protected accounts under my name. The house was already mostly mine because of investments I had made years before the marriage, and I made sure every legal advantage was fully secured. Then came the final move. I planned a romantic dinner, candles, wine, her favorite dress. She looked happier than she had in months, probably convinced this was my way of finally forgiving her. Halfway through dinner, she smiled and reached for my hand. "I knew you'd come around." I looked at her carefully, truly looked at her, and smiled back. "You were right," I said softly. "I didn't throw everything away." Her smile grew wider. "I rebuilt it," I continued, sliding an envelope across the table. A slight frown crossed her face as she opened it. Within seconds, all the color drained from her expression. Divorce papers. What is this?" Now her voice shook, real fear finally creeping in. "That," I said calmly before taking another sip of wine, "is the consequence."